I think that this is an important story to tell because we all struggle with grief, and often I think there are no words for what grief is or what the cycle of grief is.
My name is Léda Davies, and I am the performer and one of the creators of Fish at the Bottom of the Sea. Fish at the Bottom of the Sea tells the story of Eve, a woman who has lost her lover in a car accident. It's a pretty universal story in the sense of anyone who's ever experienced love and loss could relate to it. But it's the way that the story is told that makes this project so unique.
Hi, my name is Nicole Schafenacker, and I'm the playwright of Fish at the Bottom of the Sea and the dramaturg, and I'm based in Whitehorse, Yukon. I had to ask myself, how can I tell this story about an experience that is very difficult to put into words? I sent Eve on a fantastical journey through the streets of Edmonton, a journey that merges with her dreams and with her secrets. It takes the disorientation of grief and trauma, and it spins it in a theatrical way through images and through poetry.
My name is Weckesser. I am based in Edmonton, and I'm the music and sound designer. The music and sound of Fish is a very interesting creation as it intertwines elements of underscore, sound effect, ambience creation, as well as live improvisation and interactions with physical elements on the stage. This control I have over the entire audioscape is very interesting, and I've been able to manipulate it in a way that it can really serve its role as a conduit of emotions for the audience as well as the performer.
I lie in bed and watch the sky turning gray to gray to gray. As I turn and close my eyes to find the empty space inside my body where my memory of you exists. The bungee apparatus itself is quite unique in the way that it is able to reflect this idea of being underwater, which is a recurring image in the play. And so there's this sense of buoyancy, of never really being able to fully touch the ground. It also is attached to this swivel, which gives it this cyclical energy to it. The lowest bottom I can hit. There's no moving forward. There's no coming up for air. I think my chest has closed. There's just this absence, this space, this sinking, this depth, this darkness, this mass of water pressing in.
That apparatus is very important and is kind of like an actor in itself, and I feel like it needed to have a voice, and so figuring out how to represent that apparatus and have it make sense in the land of audio that I've created for Fish, that has been the most difficult.
As you take off in our sunfire and my blood is bending, then the sunfire totaled, hemorrhaging to the brain, the bathroom flooded, the you I know, gone.
Hi, my name is Hobbs. I'm based in Edmonton, Alberta, and I'm directing Fish at the Bottom of the Sea. The interdisciplinary nature of the show gives voice through movement, through sound, through poetic text, to a feeling that I think we often feel completely isolated and on our own with, because there are no good words to describe what that feels like. We're taught that there's, these stages of grief that you move through and then you move on and you're fine, but that's not the case. That's not the case at all. And I think we've all lost someone or something that has fundamentally altered our existence and who we are, and that process of healing from that is not linear. It's cyclical. It moves back on itself. There's often no words for what that even feels like.
I think Fish is an important story to be told today because society as a whole, I feel that we are progressing towards being more open to talk about emotional traumas, experiences, positive and negative. I feel we're not quite there yet in understanding exactly how humans really go through such difficult experiences.
Now, more than ever, we're facing all kinds of personal and collective griefs through anxiety, isolation, mental health struggles. And we need stories that revitalize us, not because they shy away from difficult content, but because they dare to go into the depths so that we can come out with new knowledge about life and about what it means to be human.
I think in terms of theater and performance being a way for audiences to connect with each other and connect with themselves and feel something and be able to work through things in their own lives, this story is incredibly important to tell at any time, and particularly now.
I believe that circus can do more than just wow its audiences. I believe that it can tell a story, and I believe that it can create social change. And I know that fish does both these things.
And the finite nature of life and death, of apples and small children, the consequence of cigarettes, a million plastic bags, and of being alive.